Hey everybody, it's me, Dana, aka Triple C. Welcome in to Craft Hour Triple C. I'm super excited to be here. We have a fun craft I'm going to get into in a little bit, but I wanted to kind of just go over and greet everybody that's in the building, those who are watching now and those who are watching the replay. If you are new here, my name is Dana and I am a mother, a wife, and a crocheter of almost 25 years. At the Craft Hour, what we do is you come on in, everybody gets acquainted with each other, but while you're getting acquainted, I start off with a prayer. After the prayer, I begin to greet everyone in the chat, and then we begin to go over a craft. Now, this craft can be paper crafting, it can be yarny crafts, it can be beaded crafts using a knitting machine. The list goes on and on. What happens at Craft Hour stays at Craft Hour because we do a little bit of everything. Now, if you don't see something that you have ever seen before or you would like to see a craft, please email me at creativelycreatedcrochet at gmail.com and I will get with you and we can work on a new craft. Now, thank you for everyone who sends me kits and things of that sort where I can create the craft and can continue going on. I do have some kits that are coming soon as well, and I do have some that already have been sent to me. I just haven't had a chance to kind of pre-prep them. And once I do prep them, I will get them all started. So today I'm going to start with this prayer. After the prayer, I will greet everyone, and then we'll talk about today. I'm excited about this craft. It's something different I have never done before, but I do enjoy trying new things. So with Craft Hour, I'm known to try a lot of new things because I like to do it all together at the same time. So you'll see hiccups. Sometimes you'll see, where I kind of, have to kind of rig it up a little bit. You'll see it's called Dana Flair. Shout out to Jolene. And you will see me kind of have a little fun with this. So today, I'll share with you exactly what we're doing. We're using a smaller yarn today, guys. So get ready for that. And I'm going to pray. After the prayer, again, we're going to get into the craft. You'll see me, you'll see my hands, and you'll see a little bit of both. All right. I don't know if I'll do a different angle today. Part of me wants to give you more of the craft. So you might get not just a split screen, you might get more crafty screen. But either way, you'll get the craft. All right. So let me begin with a prayer. I always have been doing this prayer. I've been doing this craft hour for almost 2 years, and it's always begun with a prayer. So let's do that. Father God, in the mighty name of Jesus, I come giving you glory and honor on today. Thank you for another opportunity to do your will and your way. God, you are awesome. You are mighty. Father God, I love you and I bless your name. God, there's no one like you. On this morning, I ask that you begin to cover us from the crown of our head to the very soles of our feet with the precious blood of your son, Jesus Christ. God, be with us on this day. Father God, order our steps and show us where to go, what to say, how to react, how to respond if there's needed. Father God, on today, I ask that you begin to touch those who are needing a special touch on this morning, those who are dealing with grief, those who are fighting for our countries, those who are fighting for our communities. God, touch the children on this morning who are in schools. God, cover them and we bind them any type of school shootings, bullying, we bind up any fights, we bind up disrespect. Father God, I ask that you begin to loose unity and peace in the school classrooms. God, on today, God, I ask that you begin to cover the students, the faculty, the staff. God, cover the parents as they send their children back and those who are yet on the way to school, Father God. Some students are on their ways back to school, Father God, coming up this week and next week. So, Father God, I ask that you begin to put a hedge of protection around them as they go to school. Father God, touch those who are traveling on this morning. We have family members who are on the roads, God, and I ask that you begin to cover them. God, cover their vehicles from any harm or danger as well, God, and I ask that you begin to bind up any type of mechanical failures, accidents, slide-ins and slide-outs. I ask that you begin to protect them on today. God, cover those who fight for our country. God, be with them on this morning. God, cover those who are working. God, be with them as they are traveling. Be with them as they're on the job. God, give them a smooth day of work. God, high pay raises, high promotions. We come against any type of harassment and agitation on the job and give them a smooth work day. Father God, on today, I ask that you begin to touch those who are homeless, those who are in rehabilitation or nursing homes. Father God, touch those who are orphans or don't have homes to go to. Father God, or don't know, who've never met their parents. Father God, I ask that you begin to touch them, give them comfort, give them peace. On those who are dealing with loss on this morning, I ask that you begin to wrap your ministering angels around them. Father God, encamp their atmospheres. God, on this morning, I ask that you begin to cover this chat and I ask that you begin to just loose your love in this chat, Father God, in unity. Father God, let us be able to begin to craft together and laugh together. God, I ask that you begin to touch those who begin sowing seeds of time, those who come in and watch now, the replay, and those who watch behind the scenes. God, I ask that you begin to be with them and bless them, God, 1,000 times more, according to your word in Deuteronomy 1:11. On this morning, Father God, I ask that you begin to just give us a great day to laugh together and craft together. God, I bind up any type of trolls, spamming, cyberbullying, and I bind up any type of technical difficulties. I love you, Lord, and I bless your name. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray, amen. Amen. Good morning, everybody. Come on in the building. I see Kelly Creates is in the building. Miss Kennedy, Yarn Fan Forever, Michelle Underwood. Come on in the building. Everybody that's in the building, welcome in, welcome in. How is everybody doing today? We're going to pull up our craft on today, guys. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, sweet, amazing morning. I hope you had a great weekend. I had a pretty great weekend, guys. So I am just here ready to get my craft on. I'm going to share with you what we're working on. We're doing a smaller bit of yarn. Now, this is going to be a smaller size yarn than normal. And it's no worries because guess what? We like to have a little fun, right? We like to have a little fun with different size yarns. Now, I am always kind of running away from these size yarns, but I wanted to try this yarn out. And the reason why I wanted to try this yarn out was because let me see here. I wanted to try it out because I hadn't used it before. So let's get into this craft on today. I'm going to pull up my phone. Usually I pull up my phone, guys, to do this craft hour. Welcome in. Oh, okay. Well, love you so much. Yes, it's that season. Hey, TT Candy's in the building. And yes, it's a season for license renewals, registration renewals. Everybody getting your stuff done, guys. It doesn't matter when you get your vehicle. I think they just kind of automatically give us fall time. They feel like, yeah, it's fall time. People on top of that, some people have school, the kids are getting back to school. So the month of August, September, those months are like really busy months for everybody getting stuff together. All right, so let me get into the craft on today. Is anybody drinking some tea, some coffee, or any type of drinks on this morning? I have no idea. Now, me, I'm always got my caffeine. I always have my caffeine with me. I don't really know what I'm drinking right now. Can I say I don't know what I'm drinking? I have a drink here. It's a fountain drink, and my husband made it. It looks orange. Is it orange? It looks like maybe an orange Mountain Dew. You know, they got the spicy Mountain Dews. What are these called? The like, you know, those different types. He's really sleeping right now, so I can't tell you what it is. But there's something with some caffeine in it. I do have some coffee. I just didn't heat it up. You drinking some iced tea? Ooh, water here. Okay. All right, guys. Let me get into the craft on today, guys. Forgive me for moving a little slow on today, but guys, give me a small second. All right, so let me get into the craft. Are you guys ready to craft? Is anybody working on anything? I hope you guys have been working on any fun projects. I really don't know. You guys tell me. So we're going to get into the craftery and we're going to have some fun. So let's get into the craft on this morning. Okay, so I'm pulling up my StreamYard, guys, and we're going to go ahead and start going overhead. I'm going to share with you what you're going to need. I'm going to share with you what we're going to do, and I'm going to drop that pattern or the fun thing about. I'm going to tell you more. I'll tell you more once we get in. Let me tell you more once I get in and you'll see my hands. Okay, let me enter. Let's find the enter. Can we enter? Enter. Oh, there we go. I can't find the word enter. All right. Now it is time also on top of school starting back in. It is actually time for like the eyeglass checks. And usually always we send the kids to get the eyes checked. Now I'm gonna go and get mine done too. Okay, so you're gonna see that or hear about it anyways. I'm really kind of like what should I say, kind of dreading it. Do I want to say that? And the reason why I'm saying I'm kind of semi-dreading the eyeglass check is because I have talked about the family. Many of you know this, some of you don't. Now, when it comes to glasses, I have never needed them. Okay. I have always been the family member whose eyes were extraordinary, the doctors would say, the optometrists. They would tell me that your eyes are exquisite, your sight is impeccable. And I noticed that it kind of came with me semi-teasing the family because everyone in the family needs glasses just about except me. So I kind of teased the family a little bit. And when I teased the family, now over the time period, I noticed that my sight is not the best. Welcome in. Gloria is in the building. Hello. Come on in here. Another shawl and then working on some fall items. Ooh, I'm ready for some fall items too. I am super excited about fall items. Is anybody else excited about fall items? Or you got some of my family make fall items all year long. So you haven't missed that beat. You're like, oh, I'm making these fall items. All right, clean off my camera, guys. I wanted to clean off as much as possible because I do not have my lighting with me this morning. So I wanted to make sure my camera is as clean as possible so that way we could see what we're doing. And we're going to see exactly what kind of material we're going to be using on this morning. All right, let's get into it. Let me mute. I do have some mutables that has to take place because we don't want to have all this echoing. We don't want to have all the issues with that. So I just want you guys not to, hurt your ears. This is just a little too early for ear bleeding. All right, so let me mute the camera. Let's get into that. Mute. All right, there we go. Let's get into it, guys. Okay, so we do have all of our supplies here on this morning. So I hope you guys are ready. Now, let me try to slide myself down a little bit. And let me see if I always have my camera or my phone So zoomed in. There we go. A little bit better. A little bit better. I'm trying to look at my phone. I'm looking at my phone and my computer at the same time. All right, let's get in here. Okay, here we go. Oh, you are just working on fall and scarves. Ooh. Now, anybody have any go-to yarns for your yarn your fall sets, or do you like I'm going to talk more about it when I craft, but we do have a lot of family members who do like your fall sets, but do you have any go-to yarns? Do you do orders and you kind of just, or do you kind of whatever's out, kind of new stuff you like to play around with? How do you guys choose your yarn that you're going to be using? I know we do. I have a business, so I have a lot of family members who just pick their yarn. Like, I want red, I want this. So I kind of give them ideas and options, because sometimes, sometimes those who are not crafty, they don't know the options. So you kind of give them their options. You give them your different shelves. You have your, what I would say, your bottom shelf, middle shelf, top shelves. And then you have, if you want variegated, you want wool added, animal fibers. So there's a lot of choice that people have, and some don't really even know at all. So let's see here. Let me get into what we're doing today. I wanted you guys to see it. So let's see exactly what we'll do. We're headed over to a young lady's house by the name of Ashley, and she is with a crafty concept. I love her so much. I love her attitude. I love her business sense, and I love her crafts. She is off the chain. All right, I've been rocking with her for several years, and she's been very, very helpful to me. Very, very helpful to me. So shout out to you, Ashley. I didn't put her name in here. Why? Because I didn't know if we were going to do the craft today. I had 2 different crafts. Someone emailed me a craft, and I wasn't able to have all the material available at the time. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just do what I can do. And we'll go into that next one after, maybe tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Let me get into it. Okay, crafty concept. Now, crafty concept, her name is Ashley, and this pattern is super fun because guess what? You can do this as a tutorial. This is a tutorial for this. There's a blog post where it's free, and then you can pay a small fee for a PDF. All right. So that's what I think. That's what I like about this, is because if you prefer your tutorials, guess what? You can have that. If you prefer to have your PDF, just download that baby. You can download that baby. If you want to go to the blog, you can do that. So I'm going to share with you what we're doing today so you guys can see exactly what it is now, and then we're going to go on from there. All right. So let's see here. You can use it. Okay, let me just share with you. Let me just show you so that way you can see. All right. So again, if you want to use this as for your essential oil holder, you can use it as a chapstick holder. You choose what you want. I like it because I like it because there's texture. Hey, James, good morning. Alpaca, mohair, acrylic yarns. Yes, whatever I get. Oh, so are you, Michelle, I know you said that you like these different yarns, but do you sell these items made from these yarns? And also, if you sell these items made with these yarns, are you charging extra? Also, Kelly says working and lurking. Okay, shout out to Kelly, working and lurking. All right, guys, let's get into this craft on today. I'm going to drop the link to it. And again, you can grab up the tutorial, you can grab up the pattern, and you can grab up the blog post. All right, so let's get into what it is today's craft. And let's see, today's craft. I also want to say happy belated birthday to the beautiful Yankee Christina. She just had a birthday on the 7th. So we do want to say happy birthday to her. So today's craft is here. Let me put the link. I'm putting the link here for those who want to do it. And then we're going to go on. There goes the... All right, so here we go, guys. Let's get into it. So I'm going to start with my craft. Now, this is the yarn that I'm using. Now, some of you are like, what kind of yarn is this? This yarn actually came from a advent calendar from Darn Good Yarn. Many of you had inspired me as well as enabled me to purchase an advent calendar. They were on sale for like $20, maybe $10, and I think they were normally $100. So many of us gathered up and grabbed tons of them. Now, I only grabbed one because I didn't really know what I was in store for. And this is a pretty nice advent calendar. It came with about 12 different yarns, and they were all kind of finer yarns like this. Now, this pattern calls for a size 2 yarn. I have no idea if this is a size 2 yarn or not, but we're going to try it out. I think that Ashley from a Crafty Concept decided to use a size 2 yarn because this has a lot of texture. Now, I'm a big texture person. So I don't know. You guys have to tell me, do you like texture? Do you not like texture? Because I'm all about texture. My eyes gravitate toward texture. I'm looking at a pattern. If there's a little bit of some bumping in there, there's a little popcorn stitch, maybe a little bit of some bobble, my eyes are going to go toward it. I have no idea why, but it just feels like there's a little extra, you know, pizzazz to it. So I'm automatically going to my texture patterns. That's where I am going. So I believe that Ashley chose to use a size 2 yarn or a smaller yarn so that way it can be easier. If you ever done any type of bobble, if you've ever done any popcorn stitch, guys, it's a little hard to do. It's a little hard to do when you have a thicker yarn. But I'm gonna throw it out there. Let me see if I can get my, okay, don't mess up camera. Okay. Granny, oh my gosh, Granny, I miss you too. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm throwing it out there. I have missed all of you tremendously. So thank you all for being here. I have definitely missed you all tremendously. I would not kid you not. It's a lot of stuff that I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of things, and school times being in, church times being in, it's a lot. I'm just juggling a lot. But God is really, really good. I'm not here to complain or to, you know, do any of that. But I've been missing you. I hope you all are feeling great. Granny said she loves her texture too. Yes. He said, yes, on my Etsy, depending on the yarn, item will turn the price, but don't charge a lot. You don't charge a lot? Yeah. Well, in the beginning, I didn't charge a lot. I'm going to throw it out there. With this size 2 yarn, guys, we're going to grab a size D hook. All right. Now, if you guys like your D, oh, Lord. Okay. It's too early. We do like D hooks around here, and the D hook is a 3.25 millimeter. I am using Clover Moore this morning. Now, you can use whatever size you want. I am using Clover Moore. Now, along with my Clover Moore hook, guys, I do have a little bit of embroidery floss to sew on a button that I didn't even grab. Also, I do have a keychain. Now, you grab a keychain if you want to key this baby up. Grab you like a little loopy hoopity keychain ring. Now, you can also grab your own. I have several. You can grab them on Amazon. You can grab them off of your nearest Notion bag. What? I want to show you guys that you can get them from different places. So if you don't have one, you can look at, sometimes your Notion bags have these extra little goodies on there. Grab your scissors, guys. You know we're going to need some scissors. We're going to need some yarn needles. We're going to need it all. So let's try this pattern out. What's going on, sis Ashley? I know I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good, guys. Hit the thumbs up as you come on in the building. Welcome in. I'm super excited. Y'all come on in, hit the thumbs up. How is everybody doing? If you're working on something fun, let me know. If you're working on something boring, let me know. I'm going to be working on this awesome, delicious pattern ring. Never done this before, but I love this young lady's stitches. I love her bumpy, textury, delicious goodies. So let's see here, guys. I'm glad you guys like the little texture. I do. I don't run from texture. When I was younger, I did. Oh, when I saw texture, it looked so difficult. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll sit this one out. So now I'm like running toward the texture. I'm just running. I'm ready. If I see something that's just kind of like more plainer, I will like, I don't mind it, but I will not necessarily jump toward it. All right, so let's keep going. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's get started with today's craft, guys. Let's get into it. You're going to need some stitch markers too, so let me pull those out. Because, guys, we're going to need them. All right, let's see here. I don't know how many we're going to need, but I do have some with me. So let's just grab them. Guys, you can use whatever you guys have. I'm going to be having some nice ones made with a resin to give away soon for my birthday giveaway. Don't forget, my birthday is coming up at the, I'm going to have a party probably in September. I'll get with you guys. I'll get more with you guys soon. Don't forget that Dr. Katrina is doing a 50 for you, 50 for me giveaway, which I'm going to be taking part of. I'm doing my video right after this. I know I'm really extremely late. Dr. Katrina's going to be like, you know what? Just don't even enter anymore. Dr. Katrina, I'm doing my video right after this video. Been working super extremely hard. I'm really grateful for the hard work though. My husband's like, don't you give up. Don't you give up now. Go, 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 go. And I'm just like, thank you. It's great to have a husband that's like pushing you because I'm like, honey, it's getting hard. And he's like, don't worry, you got this. So thank you all for the prayers. Thank you all for the amazing emails and the amazing feedback. It has been tremendous. I'm having my feet in so many different areas right now. And when you have your feet in several tubs, you're like, man, it's a lot. I have so many great announcements too, but I'm going to wait because I want to share with you a little bit, some footage of it. So you guys are going to see some like crazy footage. I also have this crazy new life thing that's taking place in my life. And it's going to blow all of your minds. It's my personal life. And it's blowing my mind. So I'm not going to really say at all about it, but it's personal and I'm want to share it with you all. It's like the biggest thing that ever happened in my life. And it's extremely personal, but it's a great thing. And you guys are probably going to tear up. I'm like tearing up thinking about it. but I think it's gonna be nice. I think you guys are gonna like it. I like it. Anyways, we're gonna experience it together. Whatever it is, we're gonna experience it together. I want to bring it in with you guys. Sis Daphne, what? Sis Daphne's here. Sis GLY's here. Bring it. Kelly's here. Jolene's here. 1SP's here. Nancy's here. Lulu's here. What? Guys, come on. Let's craft together. We're crafting, guys. What you're working on this morning. Show me what you're working with. Guys, hit the thumbs up as you come in the building, guys. We're getting ready for our craft. Guys, we are working on this delicious keychain. But again, it's not just your ordinary keychain. So don't think we're just doing anything. We are working on a textured, delicious keychain by Ashley from A Crafty Concept, guys. Come on. Now, again, she says use a size 2 yarn and a D hook, which is 3.25. So this is today's craft. I'm going to drop the link again, and then we're going to start crafting. What's going on? If y'all need your links drop, y'all know what to do. Type CC. We got some amazing members in the building. Don't forget to subscribe to them. Okay? I don't have no idea what you guys been doing, but all those shout outs, guys. I say I'm doing a giveaway. When I get to my birthday party, if I get to 15,000 subscribers by my birthday, we are doing a I'm giving away $100, right? So I get on here today and I'm looking at my numbers. I don't know if YouTube is going to keep them. Hey, YouTube, can we keep them YouTube? Tubi. I didn't even celebrate 14K because I thought YouTube was going to snatch them up. Last time I got to maybe 13K, YouTube snatched me all the way down to 12K, and I just sat there and I didn't even work on my channel because I was so discouraged. So I was like, well, 14K is going to be gone too. I'm not even going to celebrate. We're not celebrating. And now I'm almost at 15, y'all. I don't know what y'all doing. Shout out to the shout outs. Shout out to everybody who shouted me out. Guys, I'm almost at 15K. Y'all, this is firecracker. So shout out to everybody. It feels good. So anyway, shout out to everybody. You working on Jada City's vintage? Ooh, camper. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people working on it. Shout out to Jada. Yes, I love me some Jada, guys. Jada's a true boss. I love her work. Let's see here. Everybody's having some fun. Okay, let's get started with this craft, guys. I just want to drop the link so you guys can see it. So we can do it together if you want to do it, or if you ever just want to have some fun stuff. See, these are some like little knickknackeries. My daughter's going back to college this weekend. It's hair week, so I'll be doing hair all week, but I'm gonna miss her a little bit, guys. So it's gonna be a little bittersweet to see her go, but I want to have some little knickknackeries. I want to have some knickknackeries to see her, to send her off with. Let's get here. We're gonna do a chain of. We got a new member in the building. This is Daphne. Shout out to Sis Daphne for joining that membership. Woo woo. Thank you so much. We got a new member in the building, guys. So if you don't have Sis Daphne, go grab her up and show her some love, guys. We're going to start with a chain of 43. All right, guys, you ready for this? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you, Sis Daphne, for joining my membership. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. My heart. All right, let's start with a chain of 43. So we got 1, 2, 4. Oops. 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. All righty. Come on, 20. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, we have our 43. I didn't want to go heavy with my counting because some of you might be counting. But I was like, you know what? I don't want to be super duper inconsiderate. All right, welcome in. Oh, that's just Ola Joe has walked in the building. Welcome in. This is Ola Joe. This is Ola Joe. Are you doing your live stream today? Today, usually on Tuesdays at 4:05 p.m. Eastern. This is Ola Joe is always doing a fun live stream, as well as Kelly from Kelly's Crochet Adventures. How is everybody doing? Y'all come on and hit the thumbs up, guys. What a great family. If you guys see Nightbot dropping some amazing links, these are some great members. Also, some great announcements. You guys all check each other out. I'm happy that you're here. You guys grab each other up. It's amazing. Thank you, everyone who's in the building on this morning, giving me a little bit of your time. It's a blessing. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. So thank you for taking that time out. I hope y'all feeling good. What's going on, 1SB? How you been doing? Have you been dropping some of that delicious poetry? What's going on, y'all? Let me know more, guys. We got some great family members in that building. So what we're going to start off with is, guys, we have our chain of 43. What we want to do, guys, we are going to just single crochet all the way down. Let's start off with a single crochet, guys. You guys got to start with something. All right, we got to start somewhere, guys, and we're going to start with a single crochet, and we're going to start with that being the second chain from hook and all the way down. Now, these are the fun. Oh, this is the fun part. Can I just throw it out there? I'm working on your lattice language sheet right now. I hope you have time to go see it. I showed on my live. What? You went live yesterday? Oh my, Lulu. Oh my goodness. Yes, I will go and check and see. Thank you so much for even doing that. Oh my, you're doing my, wow. Feels so good. Thank you for everybody who's been just making my patterns, buying my patterns. Like, that's crazy. And when I do give them out, I'm going to be having some more. So you guys are going to be able to get some more freebies, things of that sort. Thank you so. I can't wait to see that. How is it coming out? Okay, I pray that is coming, Lord. Again, you can make it any kind of way you want. You can make it into a tee. You can make it into just a poncho. So I'm super excited to see it. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Lulu, for the love, Lulu. You were so sweet. Shout out to Lulu and anybody else in the building just crafting and enjoying crafts. I love crocheting because I feel like crochet for me has been a lifesaver for those who craft. I feel like crafting is great because you can create stuff with your hands and it feels good to see your hands make stuff. I remember seeing people, how you doing, Sis Ojo? How you feeling today? How's everybody feeling? Is your weather doing pretty well this morning? Guys, we finally have summer here in Indiana. Can you believe it? Now, we still are dealing with rain. I have no idea where the rain has been coming from, but I guess it's good for our farmers. Shout out to the farmers because we've been having extremely amount. When it gets hot here, it's hot. It's hot. For Indiana, we're not talking like the lower parts of the world, but or the country, but it gets hot. It gets close to 100 or like 90s, like high 90s. And that's hot for Indiana. So usually we get that around, late July, early August, or, all August. They say August. They say August is the hottest month. But last year, August was like not really hot at all. I have no idea what that was about, but it wasn't. So this year we're like, yeah, it's hot. Come on. We're going to tap into August this month. So shout out to August and the heat that's taking place. So we're going to be, we've been having a little bit of heat here, but we've been also, like I said, been having some rain and some storms. Anybody been dealing with any storms? Oreo's in the building. What's going on, daughter? Oreo's in the building, and she is at the day program. Hey, tell the day program people hello. Are y'all doing any bingo fun? We're bringing Tringo back, guys. We got some great fun activities coming back in. I'm just we're juggling it all. So in the juggle time, after the jugglery, we're going to get into some more funnery. So thank you for bearing with me a little bit because you know me, guys. You know me. I'm always trying to put my feet in everything. I can't help myself. I like to be all over the place sometimes, but then we'll get back to it in the beginning. We'll get back to it. Even with my conversations, guys, we might start off talking about dogs, and then we'll end up talking about Wiener Schnitzels, and after that, we're back. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on. July has been the hottest this year. Really? Wow, July. I don't know. I feel like it's August for us. Maybe late July, but for us, really, we've been having some heat up in Indiana, Lord. In August, we've been having some hot days, guys. I'm telling you. Yes, July, we have, for Indiana, well, in my part of Indiana, I should say, because I can't vouch for all Indiana, right? We've had, in July, we had some chilly nights. Guys, we had like little sweater tops. Guys, we had sweater tops, guys. Come on. We had some heat. We had some chill nights, chill days. I said, July, okay? Because guys, we had, it was May, we had snow. I mean, it wasn't like snow on the ground, like snow angels and snowmen, but it was some snow on the ground, guys. I'm going out there. We had some snow on the ground. We did, y'all. Bingo is on Fridays all day. Hey, you know me. I'm trying to get into that bingo. I'm going to come. Oh, you're a little too far. Never mind. You know. Nancy says in Western Massachusetts, oh my, but rain, hope it is cold. Ooh, yes. Yes, we've been dealing with some rain too. I'm telling you, we've been dealing with rain. You say, yes, I love the wild tutorial you did. I've been watching some. Oh, you've been doing some. What? Jolene, don't do that to me. Jolene, seriously, you've been making those? Guys, I can't wait. I've been going to be teaching some youth at the church. So they were like, well, can you make videos? And I was like, yes. Not saying I can't, but guys, I'm just like, yeah. So the youth are pulling on me to get back to my tutorials. Can I say, guys, when the youth are asking, they're like, hey, can you just I guess you are teaching us, but can we see video? And I'm just like, okay, yeah, you can. So shout out to those who are in the building and the youth who want videos. So the youth say they want videos, guys. So I got to show the love to the youth, guys. They're hungry for video making. And so we're going to do that. All right. So we want the youth to get video. So I am going to make some videos for the youth that I'm going to be teaching. And I mean, they're for everybody. But I think when the youth, you know, it was like, that was a confirmation because I was like, you know what, guys, I'm going to get back to my tutorials. I kept saying this to myself, right? I'm going to get back to my tutorials. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. And so when the kids ask you to do things, you just want to do them. Can I say that? You just want to do them. So that's what we're doing. We are going to get more tutorials out there. And shout out to those who see my tutorials. I didn't even realize I had very many tutorials. Who's ready for, really? Hey, okay, now since Daphne says who's ready for some cool weather, and since Daphne, we haven't even got enough hot weather yet. Since Daphne, I'm trying to get one beach trip in my life. I haven't gotten a beach trip probably in maybe 20 years, help me Lord. So now I need, okay, it's not been 20 years, have it? Oh, okay, about 15? 15 years? Yeah, it's been about 15 years, 15, 16, 15, 14, 15 years since I've been to the beach. And since Daphne's ready to cool off, so Daphne, can we just please get a little bit of heat for just a couple more weeks, please, please? About another month of heat. I'll take another month of it. Because I need a little bit, if I get a little more heat, then guess what's going to happen? If I get a little more heat, I can take a beach trip. Anybody been to the beach? What are you doing with this heat? Are you like, is it annoying you? Or are you fine with it? Some of you live in hot states and stuff like that, so you're already used to it. It's like, oh, it's nothing to me. This is normal. This is life. Some of us are just like, no, we're not used to it. But I wouldn't mind a nice little beach trip. We had a back to school bash over the summer. What's going on, Riza? What? Riza, you better get in the building. What's going on, Riza? Man, Riza, how you doing? Everybody's feeling good. The silver chain, I keep my honeybee charm on. No, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that, sis Ashley. Oh man, let me see here. Okay, so we're gonna continue going all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. All right, so we're almost done. All right, guys, that was like the fun part, right? Thank you, Ashley, for this beautiful, amazing stitch of single crochet we love so much. Some of you don't mind a little bit of that. Some of you don't mind a little single crochet. Me. Okay, this is what they want us to do. It says, in your last chain space, chain one, loosely-ish, okay, single crochet one, chain four, and mark each chain with a, okay, with a single crochet, with a stitch marker. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and chain four. This is where we're going to have some stuff. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to be adding some stitch markers into these goodies, right? Is that what they're saying? Single crochet now? Okay. Let me make sure I'm reading this right, guys, because I don't want to get this wrong. In the last chain space, single crochet one, loosely-ish. Then you're going to chain 4 and mark each chain with a stitch marker. Okay, cool. Okay, so are we making I think we're going to be making a little, I wonder if she has a picture of this. Okay. All right, so we have that. We're going to chain 1. Okay, I don't like the heat. Reason says, I don't like the heat. We were very hot for the past few days, but today it's back to normal, like 25 degrees. Ooh, it's man. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Everybody's feeling good. Thank you all for being here. I grab each other up. You said, no, I haven't been to the beach in forever. The sun makes me sick. Oh, really? The sun makes you sick? Oh, no. I like to be I'm going to be honest. I don't like to be too hot, but I would, if I'm in the water, I'm fine. You know what I'm trying to say, guys? So I'm going to go ahead and put some stitch markers. Let's grab some stitch markers up. And we need 4 of these babies, evidently. Hope I have 4. 1, 2, okay, this is 2, and this is 3. Okay. Okay, come on. Just pop one of these nails off here. So one of my nails is just, come on, nail. All right. Anyways, let's do one more of these babies, and we are going to continue on down the other side. Now, this is where these are the fun parts. I feel like sometimes when we're doing these crafts, we have to work down both sides of the chain. I'm really kidding when I say the fun part, but some of you are like, all right, let's get into it. There we go. There we go. Okay, no, we don't. No, we don't go. All right, let's get into it. Here we go, guys. There we go. Oh, shots of nails are firecracker. Don't mind that there's one missing, okay? As I try to conceal it. All right, continue going. All right, guys, thank you so much for nails. I'm trying to get into more nailery. I am going to be 35 shortly, and I do want to have a little nailery, guys. I really do. Now, again, if you can't grow them, I always was told that if you can't grow something, buy them. Again, I'm a big, firm believer of it. Very, very big, firm believer. If you can't buy it, grow it, okay? If you can't keep it, sew it. I don't really know. But anyways, I'm a big, firm believer of it. Always going to be, because it's just a great thing. So let's see here. Let's keep. No, ever since me and my husband were together, he's like, you know what? I want you to scratch my back. No, 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 no. Oh God, it's so early. And so early. And I do have a lot of people in the chat um, that are just a lot, a lot. So again, for those who are here, he wanted me to scratch his back if he was itching. Okay. My father also said the same thing. He said, you know what, honey? He used to always ask me to scratch his back. And I'm like, you got a little itch. Guys, I deal with a little itchy back sometimes. And so I find myself rubbing against walls, things of that sort. So my husband's like, I need you to scratch my back. And he's like, well, honey, what is that? Feels like you're rubbing me. He's like, scratching my back, are you rubbing? And I felt a little offended, but he didn't know I was a nail biter. Okay. Now this is something I've been a nail biter as a youth. That's something you don't just grow out of overnight. I try my best. There's been days I've grown my nails out. There's been days where they've broken off after I've grown them. I put the hardeners on them. I put them, different things on them to keep me from biting them. Different nail polishes that are really gross to the taste. I've tasted those babies off of there and kept biting. There's been things I've done. So you know what? My last resort is popping some on with some glue. Okay. I'm going through it. That's my last resort. And it's working. I'm no longer biting my nails because I can't have access to them. And I pop those babies on. They're not the most expensive. I just grab some of the quickest ones I can find, do those babies on, and then life is good. Guys don't have to see nubs when I'm crafting, things of that sort. It's a win-win situation. All right, so we're single crocheting all the way down. Let me get into my comments because I know you guys are having some fun in the comments. Let's see what you guys are saying. We're just doing some single crochet, the boring part, until we get to the fun part. Okay, let's see here. Mommy, where's Daddy? Daddy's getting some sleep. Daddy, he likes to nap sometimes. He's been working hard like me, and we both been working hard. And so he's like, you know what? I didn't really wake him up. I don't even know if he wanted to wake me. Woken up early. I hope he didn't because I let him sleep in because he needs it, and he knows when I need it, and I know when he needs it. So he needed it, and it was good to get. I went to sleep on him. I actually went to sleep really early, and so he's like, "Well, you went to sleep on me." I mean, he didn't say that, but I'm sure he probably was because I was really tired. I stayed up all day looking at a computer screen, typing, and all these things, and so my eyes have been like so sore. So I went to sleep early, and when he got home, I was already knocked out. And I tried to stay up, but my feet were semi-swollen from we're sitting up and looking at computer screens all day. My feet were swollen. He was gonna talk about my feet looking like hams, so I decided to just go some rest. Oh my goodness, these days it don't matter if you're missing one. These darn kids are wearing two different shoes. Hey, yes. Have y'all? Yeah, they've been wearing two different shoes, several different socks, all types of stuff, guys. That's what the kids are doing these days. I usually don't mind the heat, but I haven't been tolerating it too much lately. I haven't been in the pool. Yes, I'm not a big fan of heat. Never been a big fan, but one way I've learned to conquer the heat because my husband's like, well, we need to enjoy the heat sometimes. We got to enjoy the outdoors because he would be outside having a good time with the family, and I would be in the house because I'm like, I can't do the heat. So he started like getting addicted to buying water balloons, and we bought a kiddie pool, which was absolutely amazing. So I would just sit my feet in that kiddie pool, and that delicious water was just like regulate my body heat, my body temperature, and it was great for me. So I think as long as I'm getting some cool water on me, it's heavenly. I'm gonna throw it there. Hit the thumbs up, guys. So that's a good thing. As long as I'm getting wet, I'm great. we had this red flags of bad music. And I used to bake myself in the sun in the old days on the beach. I have not been there. Oh, really? We got some bakers. Shout out to my baker family, guys. I never knew. Anybody else like to do a little sunbathing? Oh my gosh. Anybody like to do a little sunbathing? I've never done any sunbathing. Lulu had to step back. Welcome back in, Lulu. Welcome in. Mary Webb is in the building. Hello. Good morning to you too. You had a great week. I'm glad you had a great week. Yes, everybody had the thumbs up. So I'm super excited. I did my nails horribly as a child, but I grew out of that stage by the time I got really. I don't know why. I don't. I think I kind of do it as like a nerve, like a little, if I'm like I'm an overthinker sometimes. So I just kind of like bite my nails. I have no idea. I don't. I don't know. Now as I'm older, I don't bite them as much, but I will still bite them occasionally. I will, but I don't bite them as much. Let's see here, guys. I might have a meeting this morning. I have no idea. I have no idea, but I might have one. I don't know yet. I'll get with my husband after this. A lot of things I'm wrapping up for this month of August, which I'm absolutely excited about. But I think September, I just want to just relax. I think September is going to be, I'm going to be celebrating 3 years of YouTubing. My husband's going to be celebrating 2 years of YouTubing. I don't really celebrate my anniversary that much because I'm usually celebrating my birthday and I kind of like do it all together at once because I really want to like showcase my husband's, I don't want to, we both started in September. I don't know how this both happened for both of us, but we did. So I really kind of like let him, have him enjoy his time. So he'll be celebrating 2 years and I don't know what he's going to be planning, if he has any ideas yet, but we're going to see. All right, guys, here we go, guys. Let's see. All right, here we go. So this is what it looks like so far, guys. We are making an essential oil keychain, or it could be a chapstick keychain, whatever you want to choose. Shout out to Ashley from a Crafty Concept. So that's what we're doing today, guys. You come on in. Now, after we do this, guys, just we're going to continue going. Now, this part can be a little tricky because it can start your work just twisting up a little bit. So if you notice that your work is kind of twisting, it's kind of like, twirling, no worries, all right? Because we can just straighten that baby out and just keep going. Because the fact that we're working with this type of bobble, it can cause a little bit of curl. But again, that's why she chose to use a smaller yarn, because if it was a thicker yarn, size 3s or more, we would have trouble. We wouldn't be able to get our bobbles next to each other, and it would be really hard on the hand. So I do shout out to you, Ashley, for that. I do give you kudos for that, because you knew if we would start using those thicker yarns, guys, thicker hooks, we would be like, ouch. I've done a lot of bobbling in my day where I actually make a bobble blanket with names in it, customized, and I'm telling you, that hurt my fingertips a little bit. All right, let's see here where we're going next. We are going to drinks a little warm, guys. I had it last night. I'm recycling my drinks, guys. Okay. So now what we're on is we're going to. We're doing a little bit of increasing round. Okay, so we're going to single crochet 41 increasing. All right, there, Ashley. I'm going to throw her out there. Ashley's not kidding around. Good thing we started this a little early today, right? Because Ash is not kidding. Okay, so we're turning? Really? Okay, so we're not. Oh, Jesus. No joining. Look at me, guys. I'm ready to join. Oh, I didn't join. So we're going to, let's see. We're going to single crochet down the other side, starting chain. Okay. Oh, chain 1, turn. Okay, yep, we are chaining 1. And now we're going to turn. And we're going to single crochet back. Increase 6. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna do 6 in that stitch. Ashley, not Sister Ashley. Sister Ashley, like, yes, I'm here. Hey, sis Chandra's in the building. Welcome in. Come on in the building. How are you doing today? Thank you all for being here for Craft Hour. Come on in, guys. We are just getting our craft on, having some fun, making some little quick projects, because this is what Craft Hour is about. Some things that we can kind of get done within an hour's time or a couple days' time, depending on. Now, I did take a break from the sweater. You're probably like, where's the sweater? Guys, there's only so much ribbing you can do on a live stream. There's only so much ribbing you can do. I was looking, that ribbing was giving me a headache. I'm going to throw it out there. Again, we're going to get back to it. Some of you have already finished. You sent me pictures and I thank you. Some of you are like, what are we doing? And I'm just like, they're like, can you take a break? And I'm just like, yes, we can. I think I'm so glad that you never asked. My frozen coloring book. What? Frozen? Love it. We are making a, this is going to be a Bobble stitch essential oil holder. All right. So we have our yarn from Darn Good Yarn. Shout out to Darn Good Yarn for this delicious yarnery. We have this. This came with the advent calendar. Shout out to advent calendars. I did grab one of them. I didn't grab more. I should have, but possibly. We got this. Then we also have our scissors. We're going to be needing stitch markery, some thread, needling, haystacking, size D, 3.25 hook. I'm using a little bit of clover and more. And let's keep going. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, me and my daughter were talking because we like to do a lot of shopping. Now, my daughter is addicted to shopping. She's a big fan, right? So my husband, he's like, when we first got together, all he did was shop online. And he taught me a lot about online shopping. He showed me a lot about it, right? So, because he was the one with the computers and things, right? So he was always like online shopping, always finding great deals, always hooking it up. And he still does that now. He still does. I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while. We've been working and doing so much. That's why I say I cannot wait till we have a little sit still. And the reason why is because I want him to have a little fun on some online shopping, just kind of browse a little bit. It's been a long time since he's done that. And that's one of his favorite things. It really is. So when we first got together, he would always shop online. And one of his favorite websites was eBay. Does anybody ever get on eBay? So he would always go on eBay and find the craziest deals. So when he would get, okay, thank you, sis Ola Joe. So he would get on these crazy deals and he would find all these crazy deals on eBay. And I would be like flabbergasted. I would be blown away because I'm like, how did you find these deals? And he knows how to find them. And the fact that he shops so much on there, they give him all these great deals. So years later, we all know that Amazon has been coming out. It's been out for a while now, or it's been very popular now. It might have been out longer than I known. It's just really extremely popular. So when you love it too, Nancy? Now, hey, good morning, GDP. How are you doing? Now, Amazon has been out for a while, but people started going to Amazon because they started finding that on eBay, they were getting like lemon goods. I don't want to say lemon. They've been finding like lemon goods. Sometimes on eBay, people have been finding like things they had to return, false advertisement, things of that sort, right? So people would go to Amazon and they were like, oh, Amazon's better. You know, it was like this big ordeal. And, you know, so people started doing it. And I feel like I understood what they were saying because I felt as though eBay possibly didn't really maybe screen, I should say, their sellers. Now, again, and that's anywhere. You're going to find good sellers, bad sellers, whatever, right? But I've been noticing, now they're out there, that over the pandemic, can I throw out there has been a lot of like shiesty sellers on Amazon, guys. It could just be me. But on Amazon, guys, I've been noticing some shystiness. And is it just me, guys? I have no idea. It started off, many of you guys know, it started off with the clover and more hooks, and that's what made me think about it because you never got any lemon goods? Okay, that's good. Now, oh, you were just talking about the fakery on eBay? I'm telling you. Now, but there's been some fakery on Amazon. There was a big thing that went around for some clover and more hooks. Now, these clover and more hooks were all over Amazon for like $25. Now we know that clover and more hooks are $75. If you get those babies on sale with a half off coupon or whatever percentage coupon, you can get a deal. All right. And so Amazon had this big deal going on. People were buying those babies left and right. I was announcing it. People came to my chat, was like, go grab them now before they're all gone. My husband grabbed a couple packs. It was like a lot going on, right? We were going to do giveaways with them. We're excited. We're like, oh, yay. We're going to do giveaways. It's going to be fun, you know. I was not the first one to get mine back. Matter of fact, I didn't even get mine back. But there are people who got theirs back and were emailing me the pictures of what they looked like. They were miscellaneous hooks. They weren't even full sets. I'm talking about, am I frozen? Okay, we're good. And I'm talking about the hooks were all different brands. I mean, none of them were name brand, but they were just all miscellaneous. They were nothing. I'm so sorry for the freezer, guys. This internet's probably acting. This computer is just time for a new one. But anyways, I'm okay with it. I'm like living my life like it's golden. But guys, they had these hooks out. And they were faker than the nails on my fingertips. People were people were very upset about that. And one of my amazing family members, she sent me the email because what they did was they sent her these fake hooks. And she's like, I want my money back. And they were like, yes, we'll give you your money back, but can you please still send us a good review? Since we gave you your money, this is what I told her. Since we gave you your money back, can you please give us a good review? And so they were basically paying people for good reviews to jip people, and it was just horrible. And so they do that. Amazon over the pandemic, there's been a little shystying in the building, and people have been just paying for reviews. Now, I have done several reviews. I was not paid for them. I'm able to get freebies to do reviews, and I'll give you the real deal review. But I've never been like, given something shysty, and then they're like, oh, we'll give you your money. Like, I've never done that, but I know it was definitely true. It happens. Yes, and it happens. I'm telling you guys, it happens. It happens. And I mean, that's what I said. So, hey, I'm just throwing out there. It happens. We're going to throw 6 inside this space here, guys. And let's see what it's going to look like. Single increase 6. Probably doing 2 in each of these. That's what we're going to do. 2 in each of these. How many chains do we do? 4. So let's do increase 6 then. How we increase 6 when we only have 4? Oh, because we did those 2. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, that's why. Because we have 4 there and we had a 2 there. All right, so let's do 2 in each of these. Let's do 2. So yeah, Granny said, oh, good gravy, yes. You said, yes, hey, Granny's showing love to everybody in that building that she might have missed. Your grandma Granny. Thank you so much. It's pretty good. Thank you. I did hear about some fake hooks. Jeannie and V were talking about fake hooks on Amazon a few weeks ago. The store, yes, the store that I'm telling you about. You say, yes, wasn't they missing those holes? Yes, they were missing everything. Yes, they were missing these. I mean, they were not, and then some of them. See, this is if you look at Clover more. Can we get a close up? Clover more has holes. They has an actual engraving of Clover. Everything is engraved. So the hooks that people were getting, they were just like, this word. The word was just written on there, not necessarily written, but it was kind of like you could just see it. It wasn't engraved. I don't want to. Is this engraving? I don't really know. It wasn't embedded in. I want to say it was not. So a lot of people were dealing with that. It was like one of the craziest things ever. So that's what made me think about it. I said, well, you know what? I'm just going to get back into my reviews. I wasn't really looking at reviews. I'm grateful for Katrina at Katrina. She came in the building and she was like, guys, check your reviews. And I was like, really? She's like, yes, check the reviews. And I was like, okay. So I'm grateful for those who say, check your reviews, guys, before you get gypped. And I'm glad she did say that. Katrina's Crochet World. She told us, she said, check those reviews because those are really important. And that's what my husband, he's really good at checking reviews. I think that's probably why he's never really gotten any issues. He got my Clover Moore hooks for $28. And that's why I thought maybe it could be real. I thought maybe that seller was around because when my husband went to go find that seller again, they were gone. So I thought maybe they went over to Amazon instead, But all along, guys, that was just a fake seller. My husband got these Clover Moore hooks that I've been using for several years. He got those maybe for $28. Maybe someone didn't want them. It could have been that. I don't know why they were that cheap, but that's why I got mine for him. Hey, Frugal Mama, good morning. Yes, thank you so much. Yes. Not embossed, but they were stamped. Yeah, they were like stamped on. Yes, Lori. Hey, good morning. They were like stamped on. I'm like, are these? They were stamped on. And so you just got to check those reviews out. But the thing is, you had to kind of scroll for the reviews because they knew how they had the reviews set up. So they were like, maybe have some good reviews at the top. So you're like, oh, okay, cool. But the reviews might have been from 2020 or, like something like that. So they were not new reviews. But then you can scroll down a little bit. So that's what I do now. I scroll down a little bit. And then I look at the newer reviews, which are like 2022 and stuff like that. And they're like, no, these are horrible. And people send pictures. And I'm just like, well, I guess Amazon, they, they can't, which I like, I guess Amazon, once someone sends a review, Amazon approves it and the person can't remove it, I guess. I don't know. Excuse me. So people are just like, the review is left there, the bad review is left there. So, but I guess Amazon, I guess Amazon doesn't tell them they have to take it down or something. I don't know. I really don't know how it works. But anyways, I wanted to say the reason why I was thinking of this is because we have a guinea pig. My son has a sweet little guinea pig. Hey, Melanie, you better get in here. How you doing? I always check the reviews. Yes, on buying on eBay. Yeah. Well, this was on Amazon, Granny. This wasn't even on eBay. So I've never had a problem on eBay ever in my life. That's the bad part. I've never had a problem on eBay. But I've had several problems on Amazon. Amazon, why are you doing? Amazon has gotten me bad, and eBay has never gotten me. I don't know. I've gotten so many great things on eBay. Now, Wish, oh boy, has Wish gotten any better? Is Wish still a website? Oh, you always check yes. Oh, on Amazon, yes, Granny. And but seriously, so this is what happened on Amazon because we have a little pet guinea pig. Many of you guys know little sweet Willie. I love you, Willie. Very, very sweet guinea pig, very loving. So he's getting so big. Anyways, Willie's so sweet. There's these beautiful little sweet cages. His birthday's coming up November 22nd. And I told Joseph, my son, we got Willie for him for his 16th birthday. Now he's about to be 17. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. Welcome in. So I told everybody, I said, well, you know what? Willie is about to be, 1 year old. We're going to celebrate his 1-year-old birthday, November 22nd. And I want to give him a new cage. I want to give him like one of those fun cages where he has plenty of time to run around because he's getting big. And when they're big like that, they need to move. They need exercise and to move around because he's an eater. Willie's an eater, guys. He loves to eat. You can tell he's a part of our family because he likes to eat. So I said he needs some room. And everybody's like, guinea pigs have the room. You have to give him room. Here goes what we have so far. I'm going to drop that link in the chat. If anybody wants to craft on this baby, these are great for gifts. These are great for like craft fairs. And some of you guys are doing craft fairs this fall. Hey, who's doing some craft fairs, guys? Some of you guys are getting back into your craft fairing. I might tap into one over the winter time because I'm really like going to be coasting. I'm going to be like in a coast mode pretty soon. So I might knock out a few craft fairs, at least one around Christmas time in my alma mater high school. All right, let's do today. So I'm looking at these cages. I'm like, man, these cages are like $200 for the one I wanted to get them. And me and my son are like, man, we're going to go half off. I saw one that was like $150. So I was like, okay, maybe we can go half on it or something, or whatever. I can put 50 on, you pay the 100, whatever, right? So me and my daughter have been looking because my daughter, she's been home from college and she's like, her and our guinea pig haven't been really bonding. So she's like, oh my gosh, I want to get him something. And so we're looking at these cages and they're like $200. We get on the Amazon, they're like 90 something bucks. I'm just like, I'm telling my daughter, I'm like, she's like, oh my God, it's a good deal. I'm like, yeah. But I said, if it's that big of a gap, guys, we know there's got to be something up. So I happened to look at the link, the reviews. Someone had some pictures and I was like, this looks nothing like the picture. Come on, guys. The picture, and then somebody's had a review. They're like, oh, this is the worst cage I ever had. It took me 2 days to put together. There was no instructions. Everything was in Chinese. I was just like, oh, thank you for the honest review. So that's why I like the reviews, guys, because I felt in my spirit. I'm like, everybody else is selling these babies $200. And I've noticed that Chewy, shout out to Chewy, they usually kind of have a good deal. Chewy is known for some good deals. Now, I don't know if they are, but a lot of the stuff I've been looking for, like, pet goodery, Chewy has been having some nice, decent deals. Anybody ever tap into Chewy Works? I feel like Chewy has some good prices compared to I've been just kind of looking around. I don't really know because I haven't really did heavy shopping. But I'm like, that's a big difference. I could see maybe $20-$30, but $100, come on. So I was like, yeah, that's not really going to work. But also, I did realize that a guinea pig has to be brushed. So we're going to get him a brush. If I don't give him anything else, he needs a brush sooner than later. So, and I snipped his nails, for those who didn't know. I told you guys that last week. A part of me wants to give him another family member to snuggle with at night, but that's going to be like a lot of dookie. Literally. Literally. Okay, guys, now we're going to have some fun. Steam crochet, bobble around, and we're going to get into it now. We're on the next row, so we're just going to chain one and we're going to turn. So we're just going to be going back and forth. Chewy. Oh, you chewy. Yes. From weed eating. Oh, Lord. That sounds fun. Melanie, how do you like the weed eating? Guys, I'm not a big fan of weedery. Any type of yard works. I've never been a yard worker. All right, guys, we're gonna do bobble and single crochet all the way around. Oh wait, let me see if it's bobble first or is it single crochet first. Let's see, guys. Okay, single crochet. Okay, what is it? What is it? Single then bobble. Okay, guys, single then bobble. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so let's do single first. We're gonna chain one and we're turning. Yes, Chewy.com. We say that's my mother-in-law and I both really. And I'm like, Chewy is pretty good. My son loves Chewy as well. My son definitely loves Chewy. He's the one that taught me about Chewy. I didn't know anything. Because he does little I'm knocking him a little bit, but he really does love his guinea pig though. We kind of just took over, but he's still that guinea pig's huge. And he really is like I was raised in the country. You learn to do what's necessary. Not I know. You're raised in the country. I know. And I've always wanted to live in the country. One of these days I'm gonna live there. I've always wanted to live in the country. I just don't like the work of it. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. Can I be honest? But my family, I have a lot of family who's who taps into the working of the yardings. I'm just really not. My mom used to love weeding for fun. Like mom, used to have me out there just like weeding by hand, getting poison ivy. Like it was a lot of stuff. My mom had just come on, let's do this. I was like, Mom, no. Why, mother? No. Mom's like, come on, we're gonna do this. It's like, no, we're not. Really, Mom, can we not? Yarn over, we're gonna insert a hook into our stitch and then pull up a loop. So we're gonna go right here, pull that baby up, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. All right, we're gonna do that 3 times and then we're gonna go, we should have 5 loops. So we're gonna do that until we have about 5 loops on that hook, guys. Let's get into, we got 3. Let's do this one more time. Let's kill the game. And then we're going to yarn over all these 5 loops. All right. Sorry, guys, I got distracted because I heard some footsteppery. Okay, let's try it again. Yarn over. All right, insert the hook into the stitch. Let's go. All right, then we're going to yarn over, pull up the loop. Okay. I'll repeat it 3 more times. Oh, I thought it said 2 more times. Okay, no wonder I was doing it right. They said do it 3 more times, and I thought it said 2 more times. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's do this, and this is what our bobble's going to look like, okay? All right, here we go. This is 5 loops. We're going to draw through all loops on our hook. Do. That's our bobble. All right, now we're going to single crochet in the next. So this is what we're doing all the way around. All right, they said this all the way around, guys. So this is what we're doing. All right. You said okay, let me get back into what you guys said in the chat. Said can't do it right now. What happened, Lulu? I see you love doing it for fun. Really? Wow, that's my mom. But hit the thumbs up, guys. I found out that you had to be allergic to poison ivy. So we and mom were hanging out with poison ivy, and all along, I wasn't allergic to it, and she was. She bumped up, and I mean, she was bumped for days. I said, Mother. She's like, Dana, did you get any bumps? I'm like, no. My mom's kind of excited. I was like, okay. But anyway, so we were weed eating and she got poison ivy all over her skin and she was itching. It was horrible. But yeah. So we had to get taken care of that. But that was years ago when we were younger, I should say. So yeah, you can't do it right now, Lulu's like, I can't do it right now. Lulu loves outdoors. So Lulu is an outdoors woman and she loves the outdoors. Have anybody ever checked into Lulu yet? Lulu did a live stream yesterday. I missed out on. I'm going to be back. I'm claiming that I'll be back and back up in the Adam next week. It's going to. I'm just working hard, and then our daughter, she's going back to college, so this is going to be hair week. She's getting back to college. Then our kids are going back to school. So I mean, it's hair week for everybody. Everybody has to look good for school. And guess what? School pictures are like the first week of school for our oldest son. I'm just like, really? Seriously? I guess it's a good idea for school pictures to be early because they know that usually the first week of school, everybody's looking their best. Like, okay. Everybody usually has fresh haircuts, fresh hairstyles, fresh foot clothing, whatever else, right? But I like that, but the pricing of the school pictures are not the best. But other than that, I'm okay. It's going to be his junior year. I don't know if he's going to do junior prom or not. Our daughter didn't do junior prom. Our daughter just did the senior prom. And she did 2 senior proms. So that was a lot anyways, because her boyfriend, he was going to a different school. How did they even meet? How did they meet? Oh, they met at her job. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think about, like, they go to a whole different school. How did they even meet? Now they're in college together. It's like a really sweet love story. I'm just going to throw it out there.
I love love stories. It's kind of like how me and my husband had this little sweet love story as well too. It's just like we met at the job. My husband met me at my job too. And both of them were restaurants. How did this happen? Guys, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm getting teary eyed thinking about the happy love stories. And my aunt has already left, so I don't know why I'm just getting teary eyed for no reason. Okay, so we're just gonna continue going, guys. We're just bobbling and singling all the way around. Okay, it says job romance. Oh, prom, yes. We met at church. Oh my gosh, Melanie and Bob met at church. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's like those little teenage love stories. And I don't even know, but the thing about my daughter and her boyfriend, they are the same age. My daughter's like a little bit older. She's like got a little bit, a little meat on her bone. Not a little meat on her both, a little meat on her age. I mean, I'm just kidding, not that much older, like some months apart. They're just like months apart. But me and Joe are a couple years apart. Joe's a little older than me, so not like that older. He's just a couple years older than me, and so, but oh my gosh, it's something about that man. Okay, that's another story. But yeah, so my daughter, she is going back to college. We're getting everybody back together for school, and school pictures are coming for our youngest son. He's been back into ready for his basketball. He's like, it's basketball season, Mom. I'm going to play basketball. I want to travel. He's like really into sporting. And me and Joe are like, how did he get into this? We're like, we don't know, but we're happy because we always wanted him. Like, he's been a gamer. He loves games. These days the kids love video games. They'll sit on those games like for hours if you let them, right? So we're like, man, he's going to be like this gamer. Like, he loves editing. He does love the technology side of things. But we were kind of wanting him to get to some activity, not just be like sitting at home gaming all day. But he actually really does like sports and stuff now. He's like heavy with it. And I'm like, wow, I'm loving that. I'm loving that he loves sports. And he's like, yeah, well, me, like he has to he keeps his basketballs handy. He dribbles. He loves it. So it feels good to see, the kids keeping busy and things of that sort. Let's see here. Our oldest son works. I mean, everybody's doing pretty good right now. I feels like everybody's really doing great. Um, School just about to come back in, so we're going to see how everybody's going to be able to juggle everything with school. But other than that, it's going to be great. I just feel like it's going to be really awesome. This is 3. This is 4. I'm going to read what everybody's saying in the comments, guys. We might just finish this baby tomorrow because I guess this baby's going to take a little time, but it's going to be nice. I'm going to show you what the Bible looks like. Hey, welcome in, sis Laura is in the building. Everybody hit the thumbs up. Thank you for coming in. My husband and I, first date was at church. Really? Oh my goodness. Was like a musical, a revival? Let us know, Laura, if you want. Okay, his mom was talking to my mom. What? Have you met my son, Bob? Have you met my daughter? What? Oh, they were doing some matchmaking. Okay. Shouts to the mothers who were like, my kids need some love in their life. I'm not to work in the house. Hubby is bad news. It's like, yes, yes, there's nothing wrong with that. But that's just, there's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. My hands are still shaking from holding it. What? Oh, from the weed whacker in your hand, vibrating in your hand. Yes. Are you gonna message me? Yes, message me. Definitely. I love stories. Oh, yes, I love stories too. I do too. All right, guys. So, guys, I'm gonna share what this Bible is looking like so far. Let's show you show me what you look at this Bible stitch, guys. Look how it's looking. What do you guys think about that Bible? I think the Bible is coming out delicious. You guys hit the thumbs up, guys, as you come in. Thank you. Welcome in. Behave. I like the way that Bible's looking, guys. And it's just Bible and single all the way around. And I do like it's not hurting my hands. And it's because we're using the smaller thread. So shout out to Ashley for the great advice on telling us to use small thread because I was like, ooh, do I have a size 2? And I was like, well, let me grab some of this darn good yarn. And, I know a lot of you have been using yours. I know Granny from right away, she jumped on hers and started knitting a shawl. And I was like, wow, Granny, Granny just grabbed it right up right away. And I hadn't used it because I didn't really know what to do with it. I was like, oh, just guess I'll use it for like small projects. I had no idea. We don't know what you're going to do with something. You just like sit it aside. I have so much yarn like that. I'm just like, I don't even know yet. And then I have yarn I have to cake up. And I'm like nervous about it a little bit because I don't want to mess it up. Thank you so much, Lulu. Guys, I have so much. I have yarn. Guys, are you guys do you like to cake up your yarn? Are you nervous were you nervous when you first caked, if you ever caked before? I'm a little nervous about caking. My husband got me this yarn winder. And then Jamie from Parlez-Vous Crochet blessed me with a Swift. And so I have the Swift and the yarn winder, but I'm a little nervous. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little nervous about caking. I'm going to probably watch a little cake video, and then we're going to go from there. But I do want to cake up some yarn because Jolene sent me some delicious yarn that I've been really wanting to use. And I just don't want to mess it up. I want to make sure it's caked properly before I start even tapping into it. You know, I've been blessed with some nice hankery, and I know they must be caked, and I don't. I'm a little nervous about cake. Maybe I'm gonna have my husband help me with it. My husband likes doing stuff like that. Can I tell you that Joe, my husband, I don't know if he does or not. I think he just likes coming to my rescue. I don't know if he necessarily likes doing the hankery, but he likes the handy things. He loves handiness. He's the handyman of the family. He loves handiness, and he also loves coming to my rescue. So he makes stuff look easy. So like when I'm like fearful of something, he'll just like, oh, let's do it. Let's go. And I'm just like, really? It's like, yeah. But he looks at all the directions and he takes his time. And me, I'm the one that's like, oh, I'm the one that's tangled in all the yarn while he's over here looking at the directions. He's like, why didn't you just wait for me to finish? Because that's why sometimes it takes him a little time to do certain things because he wants to do it right. And I'm the one that's like, we'll build a bookshelf and I'm over there putting the shelves together. Some of the shelves are backwards. Some of the shelves are the wrong way, going in the wrong direction. The whole thing's upside down. We had to rig it up and cover it up and paint it. And he's like, well, you should just wait it for me, honey. So he's the one that does it all. He's good at that part of the thing. He said, that's what I want for my birthday. And Swift, ooh, and yarn, really? Ooh. Okay, you said, I have some hanks that I need to cake. I'm trying to not I know. I don't want to tangle either. I want to have some fun. Mary Webb says, my husband does all the caking of yarn. He crochets. My husband crochets too, but I want to give him do a little more crocheting as well. But our schedules are so crazy right now. But yes, my husband crochets a little bit, but not like pattern reading though, you know? Mary Webb, does your husband like tap into what I want to say, like the pattern reading, what kind of projects has he done? My husband, he does like little small projects like hats, and blankets and stuff like that, but nothing like clothing. I don't really think he wants to get that deep, you know? I don't think he has that desire. I think he's kind of like, you know, it's like, he's a bowler. He bowls and he works. He's some praise and worship leader, youth pastor. He has a lot of hats. I don't think he really wants to like go that far with it. He wants to enjoy it with me, but he doesn't want to get into it deeply because he's like, you know what, that's going to be like double yarn buying, you know? So he's like, I'll just leave that to you, but I'll join you for fun. Like me, when it comes to his bowling, like I'm not going to start bowling. I thought I was going to be sporty one day. And I was like, you know what? Nah, it's expensive. And that way you have yours and I have mine. And then every so often we can come over to each other's houses and play. I'll bowl with you, you craft with me, and then we'll go back. We'll go back to our corners. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you said yes. He said, guess I have some hanks. Okay, my husband, when is your birthday, Michelle? When is everybody, guys? I don't know if I have everybody's birthdays. I don't know. I'm trying to memorize everybody's birthday. I have my planner here. Do I have an ink pen? I don't know if I have an ink pen. I don't even know. Okay, I think I do. Guys, come back tonight for Try It Tuesday, guys. We have a fun Try It Tuesday for those who will be here tonight. Some of you are not night owls, so but we started doing this late night stream for almost 3 years ago just to get monetized, and so we've been doing it. So it's Try It Tuesday every single night. You guys come on over, late night streaming. We're gonna have our crafting coming up. We're gonna have our family coming up for crafts. If you guys want to come up for crafting, we're also gonna have our planner night. You guys bring your planners, and we're gonna practice that and learn how to do it. Let's see. Mine was July 18th. Was it? July 18th. I was on Monday. What? Did I not see you that day? I'm sorry if I missed it. And also, happy belated birthday. I was nervous the first time I caked that yarn. We used a cheap yarn from the Walmart to use. I got feeling it was. Yeah, there you go. Now I got a feeling of it before trying. Now I did do a cake. I caked a yarn from but it wasn't a hank. It was like a skein. I caked the skein, which wasn't the worst because it was already skeined. But if it was a hank, like hanking is different because you have to unwind the hank. September 4th. Oh, snap. You did say that because I'm having my party on the 3rd. Oh, snaps, Michelle. I'm having my party on the 3rd. So you might not be able to come to my party. But Michelle, happy early birthday to you. That's what I'm talking about. May 23rd. Oh my gosh, mine is August 28th. But my pastors are having a party on the 27th. It's a anniversary party. They've been married like 31, 32 years. They're having a party on the 27th. So I'm not going to be able to have my party on the 27th because I usually have a party live on YouTube on a Saturday where I do tons of giveaways, funds, games, people coming up on the panel, all types of little Kahoot games where you get to know me Kahoots. Some people walk away with different prizes, door prizes, music, fun, and things of that sort. I usually do that around my birthday time, but since we're having fun with the prophetess and our pastor, we want to support our leaders. So we're going to be there with them. And so I'm going to have it the following Saturday, guys, which is going to be the 3rd of September. Yeah, our 40th anniversary. What? Look at all the right, the thumbs up. Guys, I'm excited for the anniversaries, the birthdays, guys. We got a lot to celebrate, y'all. Yes, my husband reads patterns. He makes anything and everything. What? Oh my God, now that he has retired, oh, he has the opportunity to crochet. Wow. So Mary, you guys so do you do like any crochet alongs together? I mean, this is amazing, Mary. I'm just throwing it out there, Mary. I can just imagine a crochet alongs, a little cuddling and crochet. Oh, that's a nice little segment, cuddle and crochet. Oh, hey, Mary, I'm still in it. Sorry, Mary, I'm still in that one. But you can have it too. We can share that, Mary, just in case if you ever want to tap into any channeling and you want to tap into that segment, cuddle and crochet. Me and my husband are going to do that. Now, again, we're going to, he doesn't know this yet. He doesn't, but it's going to happen, I think. All right. You say, yes, my hubby is iffy with learning. LOL. He actually won a crochet hook, so he is excited about what? Oh my God! Look at. But now when Joe wins certain things, he's like, you know what? Just here, you have it. Here you go. Sometimes he'll keep it like these scissors, guys. He won these scissors, and I wanted them so bad. And I'm like, I like scissors, honey. He's like, you can't have my scissors, honey. I'm like, but what are you gonna do with them? I want these scissors so bad because they bend up, guys. These are the scissors that bend up, y'all. Look, these are these type of songs. I was like, I never had these before. And I wanted them so bad. And he was like, I won these. These are mine. He's like, what are you going to do with them? I'm like, honey, I use scissors all the time. He's like, well, I like scissors too. And I don't really think he does. I think he just want to tease me. But I don't really know if he did or not. Maybe he really did want these and I just stole them from him. But I wanted them so bad. Look, guys, I wanted these babies. And he won these. And he's like, this, honey. Like, I kind of like did a little sad face and act like I really didn't want them. And I kind of walked away. And he's like, honey, I just want to let you know you can have those scissors, honey. You know those are yours. I was like, thank you. But I wanted these. I'm like, aren't these neat, guys? I mean, y'all probably already have these. I get excited about the littlest things, but I'm just appreciative because I used to be so careless with stuff, and I'm like, oh, money grows on trees, and I didn't keep up with anything. Now I just love everything. Now I'm just like, oh, and this is my first time ever using them. I haven't even really used them yet. I don't think I haven't cut anything with these yet, but this is my first time ever bringing these babies out, and so yeah. Okay, so Mary, that is so awesome. Yes, no, isn't that awesome? Everybody, guys, it's super exciting. Yes, everybody hit the thumbs up, guys. I guess I love me too. Nancy, I have an addiction. Is that bad? We were doing our vacation Bible school with the kids at church, and this is this young man by the name of Grayson, and he kept grabbing the scissors. I'm like, Grayson, please, no, please, Grayson. And he would grab every size. He was just like, I'm ready to cut now. And every single time, he just would grab scissors. And I was like, no, Grayson, please, just put them down, Grayson, because you're a little too small. You're making me nervous. One time he got a hold of the scissors. He came with a young lady, and she was watching him for the most part. So I'm just kind of like cutting with the other kid, gluing, we're doing all this cutting and pasting crafts. I'm going to be sharing, my husband's going to have it on his page. We're going to see a lot of the not crafts, but a lot of the Bible stories. And we had to cut out, we had to paste. So it was a lot of different thinking. You get your critical thinking, then you got your cutting, your pasting, your coloring. So you're using a lot of motor skills. So anyways, Grayson, one of those scissors. So he just kept grabbing it. He found one day he ended up getting a hold of a pair, and he just kind of like just slid all the way down the sheet. He didn't really mess up anything or hurt himself or anything, but I was just like, Grayson. But anyways, he loves scissors too. Shout out to Grayson. If you're watching this, Grayson, I know you're probably like 3 years old, probably not watching, but again, you may watch one day. So shout out to you, Grayson. He says, yes, my husband. Hey, Carol. My husband wanted to make hats for the homeless, so I got him an Addy. Yes. Now, I do have an Addy as well as a Centro. Now, I do want to go back. I love my Centro. I love both. I do. But for my Addy, guys, I got to break my Addy in a little bit more, I feel like. Because my Addy's a little tight. Guys, my Addy's tight, guys. When I make things on my Addy, guys, it's like this. I'm like, so I have to work on my tension for my Addy. But that Centro, my Centro. Now, everybody has trouble with Centro, different things, ups and downs, whatever, cons, pros. But my central gets the job done. And so shout out to Ian, because Ian told me about going to Amazon to get some tension holders for the central because mine broke. So I just need another one of those, and you can get like 10 of those babies for a good price. He said, we do crochet together. We just made 20 great mats, blankets for the animal hospital. What? Oh, y'all having a ball, Mary? What y'all? Oh, Mary, that's beautiful. I have similar pair of scissors, and I love them. I love them. I put a chain on them, wear them around my neck. Oh, you know, but look, Melly said, yeah, because scissors, guys, you can lose scissors easily, guys. Especially like these little cutesy ones. These babies get lost in the couch, anywhere. Oh, now we're making market bags? What? Mary, oh man, shout out to you and your husband, Mary. That's a beautiful thing. I'm loving it. Okay, then you cracked me. Hey, I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm addicted to this. What is this? Like, this is a bad thing? How do we get addicted to scissors? I mean, there's so many different types, guys. You know those? Yes, I haven't, Nancy, I'm addicted as well. I have several pairs of scissors. Like, I really do. I really do. And then my husband started, oh, Mary said she puts the scissors around her neck. She has like a neck. She has a little necklace of the scissors, so she doesn't lose it. And you say, yes, hello, Millie, it's great. So I'm using a loom in the moment. Oh my, I'm using a loom at the moment. LOL hook and loom. Really? Well, I love market bags too, guys. You know, I totally love market bags. Big, huge. I'm a bag lady. So any type of market bag, project bags. We talked about this last week on Thursday, making me, and everybody was coming up and showing their market bag. Now they're crochet bags. Granny D had these little cute knickknackery ones. They were made by, I can't remember the company, but there's this particular company that Granny D has been tapping into lately. And they're kind of like semi kind of little purse like. You love it, look. Oh, guys, what is in these scissors? I don't know. I'm using a loom at the moment. Oh, a little hook and loom. So I have been for a long time. Gina from Knitting Turnpike blessed me with a bit of some broomstick lace. We're gonna have to do that, guys. I was nervous about it. We're gonna bring out that broomstick. I still haven't done the broomstick lace, but we're gonna do it. Or is it hairpin? It may be hairpin or broomstick, one of the two. We are doing it. We're conquering it. Also, Dr. Katrina from Mindful Crafts and More has blessed me with a macrame set. Now, after this live stream, I'm going to shoot a quick video. This video is going to be for a giveaway, 50 for you, 50 for me, and it's going to be for Dr. Katrina. If you haven't joined in on her giveaway, I hope that you please do so. It is for those who to win a $50 gift card from Amazon, and it's really sweet. So if you make a video, you are eligible to win, and if you participate in the giveaways, you're eligible to win. There's several people making these videos, so all you have to do is go enter all the different videos that have the same hashtag, and then you'll be eligible. So if you go enter mine, Dr. Katrina's, Priscilla's, and all these other amazing content creators, if you go enter all these different ones, say there's 30 people who's doing this, you have 30 chances to win. So if you are also one person who makes the video, then you also have a chance to win as well. So I'm excited about it. She reached her over 2K. She's been doing YouTube for a very amazing time, and she does a great craft, mindful craft. So I'm going to go do my video after this stream, and I'm going to go participate because I love Dr. Katrina. She helps me out in so many ways. So I'm behind on my video, but I'm going to go shoot it now. And I need to open. I need to open my habit. I got tons of stuff to do. I got to open my habit. Is it perishable? Please don't tell me it's perishable. There's not a little sweet animal in there. So, Lord. I just want to do you right. I like to do my Happy Meal videos because I want to do you right. Now, this particular video is not going to be extremely hard to do. I'm kind of going to try to just freestyle it a little bit. But I know my Happy Meal video, I want to kind of make them fun and things of that sort. But I have so much going on that I have to finish up. So I'm trying to give myself incentives to get my work, like the hard stuff done, so that way I can play. So that's what I'm doing. And if you guys didn't know this, I'm working super hard and doing some crazy stuff. So I'm like, well, you have Happy Meal to open over here. You have fun things to open over here. So please get your hard work done. So that's what I'm trying to do. And then I'm going to have some fun. But hey, don't give me, Michelle's like, open it. I'm just like, Michelle, do you want me? Maybe if I open up something fun, it will kind of get me a little more excited because I've never been a big fan of homework. Never. never been a big fan of homework, so I just want to throw it out there. So maybe that's what it is. I feel like I'm doing a lot of homework right now. So we're gonna do this to finish up this baby tomorrow. And let me see how much we have to do. I don't even know how far we have to go. I don't think we have much to do. We don't really have much to do at all, guys. We don't. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so tomorrow we'll finish this baby up and we'll be done. This is super easy. Okay, cool, guys. We'll finish this baby up tomorrow and we're gonna get out of here. But again, I'm excited. We're gonna finish this baby up tomorrow. This is gonna be super easy. We're just gonna go around this. We're gonna go around this baby, come back around, and then we're gonna start adding our bits to it, our goodies to it. This is gonna be super easy and fun, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll get this baby done, all right? But please come back tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, where you'll see me and my husband for Try It Tuesday. Come and see what we're trying tonight. I appreciate you all for coming in the building, and thank you so much for giving me your time today. I'm gonna go shoot a video, so you guys come back, watch the video, and enter into the giveaway for Dr. Katrina and Mindful Crafts and more, her 2K giveaway. 50 for you, 50 for me. I love you guys, and thank you so much for joining. Have a beautiful, sweet, amazing day. God bless you all. Take care, everybody. Thank you for joining me.